Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know, maybe he's gone.
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome everyone to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a
What's happening,
from the
yo?
American, the South Florida Bulls.
How we doing?
For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside
Reese Davis.
and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Oh, oh,
And
oh,
the Bears will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
oh, oh, oh.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So USF's offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
It is important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job.
What happened? Why is everybody red? Weird.
Defense creating
Don't know what's
that
up
negative
though.
play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold.
It's gotta have something to do with
And the
the
running game has
simulated
been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it was awful, but how about the giving up on third down? I mean, you got third and long, you try to sneak a run in, and this drive, this possession, it was disastrous for the offense, and now you just hope you have enough space to get a punt off.
The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Makes the catch around the 50. And the punt team gets down there and
Get a
gets
little
the
bit of
return
blocking.
man on the ground.
Not much.
The Bears offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Fires to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And That's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Don't you
On
know,
first and 10,
pumpkin?
trying to strike from the 15. On the option. Now the pitch. Nice move to keep running. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Touchdown Bears! How about
Yeah.
this back staying on track and getting it
Get
into
him
the
out there with the
option?
tight ends and just blocking.
Defense has to do a better job with their
I
assignment
think I actually
football, trying to
recruited
slow
a
this option
blocking
right
tight
now.
end.
Someone has to account for the dive, the
Obviously,
quarterback,
need to
and
put
the
one on the
pitch man.
board.
That time they were
Sure.
missing the pitch man outside, and that's why he scored.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure coming. They've
Oh
got the
my
play
goodness
bottled up.
gracious.
Fumble, it's out. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Wow.
They knock him down
Holy
finally,
cow.
but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he
That's a
stopped
heck of a
short
play
of the
right
first
there.
down marker.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
Pretty cool.
And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Can't get him to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Slithers into space. He'll
Missed
be
it.
shoved out of bounds at the 14, and that's the way you find some room to operate. The Bulls decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Gonna sling it on second down. The short hands, it's Isaac. The Bears get enough for the first down. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Catch in the middle, it's Glass. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Thought we had it wrong there for a
We've
second.
come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And we've
Mizzou
come to the end
State.
of one. And let's take a quick moment to
Momo
catch up on
State.
the stats.
Let's go. Missouri.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the
Don't you
second.
know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. They just set my audibles, you know. Can't believe none of my audibles are set right now.
So they'll go back
I don't
to
know
work
what
after
happened.
changing
Lost something.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
I think his toe was out. Oh, maybe it was in. He was in bounds. Bonkers.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Now on the option. He'll toss it. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
Ooh, cuckoo. Oh, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over there.
And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd.
Let's go.
Downfield.
Let's go. Caught him.
Loses his way to the house. Touchdown, Missouri State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that.
I don't know what caused that, but
And for a quick
something
update,
did.
let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things
Bum,
played
bum,
out.
bum, bum, bum,
West
bum,
Virginia
bum, bum,
dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from Tavon Austin to Stedman Bailey, I think we may have just seen the next great one emerge. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To the air, it's Nolan. Finds his man, it's Mason. Gets away from one,
Tried to
finds
switch over and hit the tackle, but
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Leaves it with the running back. He fought him off for a while, but
Dude,
that's
you're
what
going
they mean by
bonkers.
gang tackling.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run.
Bonkers
They're the
up in here.
#1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
And the defense, Abe got him at the 27.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And he avoids the tackle with the slide. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So here comes the Missouri State offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Line gets set. 1st down. The lone back's got it. Finds some fresh air. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Safe little shovel pass. Wide open spaces. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
How many first downs is that alone? You know, just on this drive, the defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Grabbed behind the line, it's Isaac. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bears headed quickly to the line. On the option. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. They'll try to snap it quickly. Caught in the backfield, it's Isaac. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Here comes the option. They can't corral the pitch, the ball's on the ground. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The Bears need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So now on fourth down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. It's good, easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over. But I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
So here comes the Bear offense. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Finding an escape route. It's a running room. Oh, he's got some space. He's at touchdown, Missouri State. And the pummeling has started. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Plows through the defense. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Gets rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the Bulls are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Leaves it with the back. Finding open areas. Makes it past the marker. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Bulls are marching down the field. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. DB's right up on the receivers. Now they're going to throw it. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got a man. It's Mason. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
And the big game, they've got it on the 46.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking them.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. They just keep firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Joyner. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Bears have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Irvin. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Now on second down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Second down as we open the final stanza. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Under fire. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Rams him with the stiff arm. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Nolan. Here's a heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped right at the 15-yard line. Needed a little bit more to move the chains. Chip shot field goal from here, but will they go for it on 4th down? Has to get there to move the sticks. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. The play action fake. He wants a big play here late. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Turning it on. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some... Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a team from the American, the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Tulsa will kick off, and we'll get this game started. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Missouri State's offense is on the field for the first time today. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who's threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Joyner. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The option look. He'll pitch it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
Rushes on him. Got his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Glass. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Pocket breaking down. Finds the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. We'll give him a couple on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it at number.
Touchdown, Missouri State! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Weston. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Tulsa's offense will go to work for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dick.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better, and they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Scanning the field, it's Beckham. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the touchdown Bears. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to pass, it's Beckham. Takes the easy one to the back. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So here comes the Missouri State offense. A quick strike touchdown.
playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Plucks it out of the air. He's loose. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long. It's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense.
Turning on the Jets. There he goes. Touchdown Bears. Great job by the back on the option. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Back to throw. It's Beckham. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. So here comes the Bear offense. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds space on the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. He throws one to the left. Touchdown, Missouri State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Rutgers. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to throw, it's Beckham. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Golden Hurricane needing a huge chunk play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Floats it out in space. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll return it from around the 50. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play there. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They'll start this drive from the 42. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not a...
Touchdown, Missouri State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. pass. It's Beckham. Quick strike complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
To the air on 2nd down. The throw. Grab near the marker. It's Pitts. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Bears are on the move. He'll ride his man on the option. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. 2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Wants to go up top. It's a seam wide open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. The quick out. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. On target. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for 3rd and forever. Looking downfield, it's Cuber. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. So here comes the Missouri State offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He might want another play. Second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. UCLA is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Terry Donahue, this has not been a blowout today inside the Rose Bowl. They're up by 5 over USC. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Cuber. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So here comes the Bear offense. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And the extra point is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Missouri State offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone...
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. This offense has it with really good field position. Pulls and fires complete.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football. Short.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. To throw, it's Huber. He's got him. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. Tulsa will come to the line on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner. What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Finds his tight end. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots.
Wide open spaces. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Bears getting set on first and 10. To the air on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. They're down to the 20, first and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Snags it. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get.
Yo, what's up, Eric? What's going on? I was actually just about to get off here and eat some food, my guy. Appreciate you stopping in and checking out the stream. I just wanted to go through here and check out the bracket, see where we're at. We're about to get this conference game championship done, and then after we do the conference game championship, we'll be getting into our playoff round. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's all good, bro. Yep. It is all to the good. I'm actually gonna advance this one over.